In the hills of ancient Judea, rumors of a peculiar young man named Jesus began to spread. Unlike the ordinary rabbis of his time, Jesus possessed a wisdom and purity that felt different, almost as if he came from another world. But few knew about the community with whom he shared a special connection. A mystical sect called the Essenes. The Essenes were a mysterious group, often referred to as the pious ones, known for living apart from society, deeply immersed in prayer, study, and meditation. They led simple lives, sharing all possessions and practicing rigorous rituals of purification. They were strict in their observances, and many claimed they had access to ancient spiritual secrets handed down from ages past. It was said they could heal the sick, interpret the stars, and understand the hidden language of the prophets. Among the hills near the Dead Sea, hidden from the busy cities, was an Essene settlement where these traditions were preserved. Young Jesus, the stories went, may have spent time with the Essenes, absorbing their teachings and mysteries. His family had connections to groups that shared some of the Essenes' values, and John the Baptist, a figure central to Jesus' journey, was believed by some to have been an Essene himself. As a young man, Jesus might have joined their community in silence, learning the ancient art of healing and receiving guidance on matters that would one day shape his ministry. There he would have learned the practice of ritual cleansing, and how water symbolized a purification of both the body and soul, a concept he would later use to baptize his followers. The Essenes, though rarely seen by the public, were no ordinary community. They believed in a coming teacher of righteousness, who would herald a new era and bring light to the world. Some Essenes believed the world was on the brink of a transformation, and they awaited the arrival of someone who could bridge the gap between the divine and the mortal. Their texts spoke of one who would possess the wisdom of the heavens and the compassion of the earth. Many in their ranks wondered if young Jesus, with his gentle demeanor and divine spark, could be the one destined to fulfill their ancient prophecies. In the Essene caves, Jesus might have encountered scrolls and teachings that broadened his view of the spiritual world. These texts spoke of cosmic forces, angels and demons, and an ongoing battle between light and darkness. They hinted at a kingdom beyond this earth, where pure souls would find peace and harmony. As Jesus read these texts, a vision formed within him of a world not defined by power or wealth, but by compassion, peace, and love. The Essene's vision of a kingdom of light mirrored the kingdom of heaven he would later preach about, a realm accessible to those who embraced the principles of humility and kindness. Years passed, and when Jesus finally left the Essenes to embark on his ministry, he did so with a new understanding. He carried with him the silent strength of the Essenes, their commitment to purity and their hidden wisdom. But unlike the secluded Essene life, he felt a calling to bring these teachings to everyone, even the outcasts, the broken-hearted, and the common people who would never encounter the hidden caves of the desert. He began healing the sick and teaching about the kingdom of heaven, drawing crowds from all over Judea. People marveled at his understanding of ancient texts and his ability to see beyond the surface of the law. To the Essenes, Jesus was a bridge between their secluded wisdom and the world outside, fulfilling the role of a teacher of righteousness they had awaited. Some Essenes may have watched from afar, hearing rumors of this carpenter's son from Nazareth who spoke with authority, kindness, and wisdom that only the devoted few had known. While he did not declare himself as an Essene, the traces of their teachings were evident to those who recognized them. As Jesus' following grew, the world could feel the essence of those hidden teachings radiate outward. Through parables, acts of kindness, and messages of hope, he shared what he had absorbed from the secluded hills of the Essenes, now openly offered for all who would listen. In time, these ideas would transcend borders, changing hearts and minds, bringing light to those who felt lost. Jesus, with Essene wisdom in his heart, fulfilled a cosmic calling. Sharing secrets meant not to be hidden, but to transform the world.